Welcome on in. It is Tuesday night. It is 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on 2MB Studios. Tuesday is Puzzle Day in America, and I am Josh. Welcome on in. Welcome, chat. Easier to get by with friends, says Dazzle, and yes, I strongly agree. Both both this pandemic and the puzzles that we will solve tonight. Easier with friends. So speaking of, let's bring in my friend. My guest for this evening is the person who was the first guest on Josh Solves, someone that I cannot get very often, but anytime that he has a break from his usual Tuesday night is a time that I need to have him on. Welcome on, please, John Serpico.
Hey. Oh, hey, Josh, that is very kind. And yes, indeed, this is a rare night off from Little League, which is my normal Tuesday night festivities, and the reason why I always show up at around the 9:30 mark. But yeah, it's nice to be here to solve not in the chat for a change.
Yeah, great to have you.
Also, we have a bonus guest.
Oh,
this is the other John Serpico. There are two.
Oh, that is Junior.
That's Junior, and he's a special little guy. Normally, when we do the B, if I get the pangram, I scream it right in his little face.
What do you scream? Whatever the pangram is, or do you scream just pangram?
If he's lucky, I can actually get the word out. If not, I just scream pangram with a wild look in my
eyes. That's delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a funny thing to me, like animals, like I feel like most streamers have an animal cam separate from their actual cam, and sometimes completely in place of their actual cam. And I think this is the first animal that I've had on Josh Solves.
There was one John Serpico that was a trendsetter as your first guest, and now there's another John Serpico.
There we go.
It's a trendsetter as your first animal guest. So we are contributing to the zeitgeist in our own way.
Creating history, one show at a time. All right, let's solve some puzzles, shall we?
Heck yeah.
Before we do, I have literally one thing to plug. It's the same thing as every week, and it's joshsolves.com.
Joshsolves.com.
The most recent puzzle was posted on March 18th, and that's really all I have to say about the Oscars, because I know that everybody has heard every take that there possibly could be.
This was the last pure Oscar-related thing there was. Everything after your puzzle was corrupted by miserable, vicious takes. So thank you for being the last clean entree.
I liked that puzzle that was created. I'm not sure if I could call it a clean entree.
Yeah.
Hey, Lambda. Yeah. Lambda 8 was my co-creator on that. That was my first collab, and she correctly says that our puzzle is already something where it's like, oh man, we need more entries. We need to go back and change some things.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start today off with an indie crossword. This is one that is Crosswords by Rafa. I have not done a Rafa puzzle previously, but I've had a couple of different people say that this particular puzzle is a delight, and most of the time when they say that, I'm like, this was one of the best puzzles I've done in a while. Occasionally, it's just like, yeah, that one was good. Dazzle says, hey, I'm around. Can Serp and I solve your puzzle on the stream? Serp, have you solved that third puzzle?
I have been promising you that I would solve the damn thing since last weekend,
You don't have.
but life circumstances got in the way, and so I am. I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, this looks like something I would enjoy," and then I proceeded to
That's totally
uh,
fine.
proceeded to just. It remains on my list, as well as I have a 300 piece Wegmans Lego set that I got to put together. I got a backlog, man. I spent the
I
day watching
understand.
rom-coms.
I understand. I too have a backlog of puzzles to solve, which is part of why this one is getting solved.
There you
um, Lambda 8 says, John, how dare
I
you?
know, I know.
Uh, Dazzle, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually going to be on vacation the next 2 weeks. Maybe next week, without me, you guys come on and solve my puzzle.
Oh my god. Dazzle, I could do it if you want to.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'll be rolling in at my normal 9:45 or so.
All right, let's get to this puzzle, shall we?
Heck yeah.
All right, so I think this one. Here we go, full screen. That's what I'm looking for. So if this is your first time here, please do help. The only sort of guidance that I give is please don't shout out an answer until you have heard me read it out loud. Once I've read it out loud, feel free to shout it out. But yeah, if you see something sort of if while we're looking at one across, you see that you know what 29 down is, and ooh, you really want to say it, say like, hey, I know what 29 down is. Then I'll go read it. Dazzle says, I will be in a Michigan Courtyard Marriott, and I am in. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. Natural boo-boo protector. I mean,
Well,
I think skin, but I don't know if that's right.
I'm going to say scab because skin's there all the time.
Yeah,
And if the skin is pierced, then you're going to need a scab. And it's natural. It's all natural.
true. It's true. And then down we have rigid. I actually don't have this. Dazzle, you said you got one across and down. What do you think?
Per Dazzle, it's stiff. And if we believe in scab, then we believe in stiff.
I think so. Animal that Numel and Camerupt, they are Pokemon, are based on.
I mean, that would be a camel.
It sure looks like it. I don't actually know either of those Pokemon because I only know Generation 1, but just from the end of this one and beginning of the other.
Every generation post one just brings us further and further from God's light. That is my hot take.
Preferred airplane seat for many. That is going to be the aisle. I too.
Josh, are you an aisle guy?
Absolutely. I'm too large for the window seat.
I figured that would be why. You've got plenty of legs to deal with.
Yeah.
As a compact and efficiently built gentleman, I can sit anywhere. But I know you talls like your aisle.
Start as a computer. I actually don't see that.
Boot up.
Oh,
boot up an old computer.
Yeah, you do.
Hit the button, wait for the fans to turn on, hope for the best.
All right. Drink that some people swear they can't tell apart from diet. From just Coke. Drink that some people swear they can't tell apart from Coke.
Does Mr. Pibb have 2 B's or 1?
I think it's 2. And I can absolutely. Dazzle's like, I remember when the window was the coveted place, and it's like, yes, when we were children.
Yeah. Oh, you could just watch the world go by.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited that I'm about to get 2 days to rest after spending 5 5 days laboring in this emotionally and or physically exhausting job.
Does hell fit?
It does. It
Nice.
does. Let's try it for now.
Yeah.
We'll come back to
We
it.
may have to circle back.
Mope is going to be pout. Common conditional logic keyword in programming languages. Ooh, I don't know because I don't recognize it from SQL, which is the only language that I know.
In Visual Basic, which you use when you're doing Excel, you could sneak in. I think you could use an else in there because it's like it's like a conditional.
Else.
Okay, all right.
Yep. It's absolutely else, and that is also in SQL, and I just didn't think of it. So, yep. You right. Prefix that denotes multiplication by a whole lot of zeros. So that must be after a million, a billion, right? So, okay. We've got millions,
Well, I think
billions,
Dazzle has
trillions.
it. That's my guess too.
Peta?
Yeah.
Petillions? Or is it one of those things where multiplied by, yeah, I suppose isn't quite the same.
You know how like when you're a kid, there was a time where it's like, this is the biggest number I know. You know, it's like I think like a petabyte is the biggest amount of bytes I know. Like I don't know if I know a word that's more than that.
Yeah. Right. So a petabyte is 256 terabytes. That's a lot of terabytes.
Yeah, it's plenty.
Oil.
And you know
in
what?
Latin.
Every Lost Ark update is about that big. So presumably there's a greater unit of measure.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. Goes after in court is what I'm looking at, which is sues. Oil in Latin. Full disclosure, I thought this had a better angle when I filled this grid, but alas.
So that's at this point it's oleum. That last one's an M.
Probably. Ooh,
hey, Supreme Lord Ender, howdy.
Hey, Ender, how's it going? Let's see.
Ender and I are both in here early.
That's right.
we have joked before that if Little League is like period 1 of high school, Josh solves is period 2. And it's like we both get up and like run down the hall together to get from one to the other.
That's adorable. I'm happy to be period 2. This is not going to end well for me. I believe that is I'm so busted.
Yeah, I like that.
What is this going to be? Was totally relaxed and not anxious, i.e., unlike me on a first date.
Maybe some kind of jargon the kids use that I don't know.
No, it's 3 words, not 2. Felt at ease.
All right, that's cool.
All right, Ender. I mean, I didn't expect that, but you don't need to say it. They keeps locks in place.
Keeps
I want it to be like bandanas, but I don't think bandanas is that long. I don't know.
I'm guessing. I'm assuming locks is hair here.
I mean, that's my guess.
Yeah.
It just because that's the more likely pun, but it could be an actual lock.
I don't know. I don't know of any lock or door terminology that starts BA.
Flower in French is fleur.
Barrettes. Barrettes keep locks in place. BAR. Yeah.
Is it with a full ETES?
Yeah, it fits. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I didn't know that was spelled. All right, let's jump over to this hell and see if we can raise some. So I actually don't have a better guess as to how that fell for this amount of bootlicking.
um, drinks is so.
Spot for drinks and small plates. So like
I
a
mean, small.
tapas.
Yeah, we're dealing with tapas probably. Yeah, I think Ender has it. If tapas or tapas
Tapas
bar would
bar.
fit.
Yeah, that would be my
And then
thought.
I think TGIF across is the move there.
TGIF is the move there. That is a good call. Most Christmas something else's. Get back to that. Carded. It's going to be ID'd.
Yeah.
Test subject. I don't know. That could be like geometry or something, but car brand with a 4-ring logo. That's an Audi.
I have some vicious takes on Audis.
Yeah. Bring
I
them. Bring them.
all right. So I think Audi has become the car that when you see it, it's like there's a jackass driving that car. Like, because here's the thing,
Okay.
in my mind, I used to always think that would be the Beamer or the Mercedes Benz. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I think there are people that buy Mercs and buy Beamers for performance. For Audi, all you're doing is buying that badge. And so I think that is whenever if I see like a Merc, a BMW, and an Audi lined up next to each other at
Yeah.
Whole Foods, all three of those people are awful. However,
Okay. Okay. Just as
the
long as
Audi
we're
owner, the Audi owner is awful for a very precise reason. Per other David Thomas, more of a Deluxo guy. Yeah, Deluxos and the Pressers, those are good cars. Those are good vehicles.
Hey, Endorphin.
Um,
Welcome in.
yeah.
I didn't say that earlier.
And other Dave Thomas, yes, indeed, I did make a Lost Ark reference.
All right. So most Christmas 51 downs are going to be firs, I guess. So I'm going to guess that 51 down is trees. Yeah, if ands
No
or
ifs,
buts.
ands. There we go.
That confirms that. Skull emoji. I'm dead.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I like that. I Googled this at least once a month, but I'd still have trouble identifying it in an
Didn't we
actual
just
search.
have an apps in the Sunday solve?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's officially a take a shot. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Come on.
Yep. Take a drink.
Cheers.
I I will say this is the angle that I go with most of the time when I have something like that as well, though, where it's just like, okay, you know that crossword word? It's that one.
Yeah, there's a degree of kind of peeling back and stepping up to the meta for just a hot second that
Yeah.
I'm not mad at.
Yeah. Got rich AF. I'm like,
Oh yeah, good call, Ender. Right,
I
that
see
fits.
what?
Made bank.
Made bank. I saw bank, but I was like, had a ball.
Yeah,
Had a bank?
had a bank. Yeah, that's
Sad a bank.
that's what that's what the Audi drivers say to each other as they're getting out of their respective cars at the club.
You wish it was gave back, then it wouldn't be got rich AF.
Got rich
Basil.
AF and then gave back. Yeah,
that's not how
pay
it
your
works.
taxes, people. Jesus.
Safety features on hotel room doors.
Peepholes.
Yep. I'm just like, what are the key card things called that starts with P?
Quick door safety feature for those watching in New England. If you've ever lived in an apartment that had a notch in the floor in front of the front door, that would be to put a bar to kind of wedge it against the door and then kind of clip it into the floor notch, and that was to prevent police from breaking down your front door. That was not a safety feature to protect you from criminals.
Yep.
That would be police. That's a police
Yep.
door.
Well, more. The police took more money from Americans than robbers did.
Yeah, so bar
Or
those doors.
burglaries. That's what it was. The first well-known American writer to earn a living through writing alone, resulting in a financially difficult life and career for short. I think that's going to be E.A. Poe.
Yeah.
Source, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Big beer containers are kegs.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the shape of all Baha'i temples is, a nonagon.
Hey, nice.
Everyone gets up in arms when its price goes up, but can we bring that same energy to the cost of housing and healthcare? Right?
Crosswords by Rafa, you have an agenda.
Yep.
And that
I'm here
agenda is
for
one
it.
I agree with. Yeah, that's good work. Good work, Crosswords by Rafa.
March to June 2022. It's got to be the something spring, but I don't know what. Animated FUD. That's an Elmer.
That's an Elmer.
I'm frustrated. Arg.
Yeah.
Restaurant handouts are going to be menus. This is going to be something-ing. Ice cream flavor that is actually good and does not taste like toothpaste. I will die on this hill. That will be mint, I'm assuming.
I'm very anti-mint with my desserts.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's Listerine. Everything is Listerine.
Nah, I can do it. I'll fuck with mint.
Does it have to be paired with chocolate? Would you eat like just peppermint ice cream, no chocolate in it?
Probably not.
I mean,
I don't know if I would go peppermint either. Actually, like I used to like mint chocolate chip ice cream. That used to be a favorite of mine.
I would never reach for it, but if someone placed a scoop in front of me, it would be gone. I need the chocolate. If not, I might as well be flossing with mint floss.
It's like, oh no, this is the opposite of what that is. This is putting more sugar on my teeth, not getting rid of it.
Oh my god, is that big across Short King Spring? That is a goddamn meme and a half.
Oh my god. Okay, so first of all, yes, I was about to go antlered animal, right? And I think you saw this as well. It's like, okay, elk.
Yeah,
and then you're
elk,
like,
and then I'm like, all right.
Short King Spring, but also
what kind of kings are there? You got your tall kings and your short kings.
Prefix with workout or come pre.
Yeah, there you go. There you
go. Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss that one.
Yeah, no, we'll call it for what it is. Give the people what they want. Shake's head is no. Oh, okay. All right.
Nah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Shake's head is nah. Yeah. No. Short King Spring is, as far as what I have seen of it, is not anything terrible. It's just like, no, the way that we had Hot Girl Summer last summer, right? Like last summer it was Hot Girl Summer. It just, people were like, hey, that's what it is. We decided it. Apparently it's Short King Spring.
There was a brief love affair with people under 5'8". Just very brief. That's the clouds parted just for 1 second. And then the clouds once again tightened up over our heads.
A Dom's counterpart is a sub.
There you go.
And good blank.
Good boy.
What a 39 down might like to be called in bed.
Wow.
That's a great. That's
nice.
That's nice. And it's the thing where, like, good blank would work if you put it, I don't know, over here or something. But like the fact that you have it bounce off of it is so much better.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Fun little rebound.
Sure. Let's go down here. We'll work our way back up. Dudes who always deferentially agree with their supervisors. That would be yes men. And I like that it specifies dudes.
Yeah. Oh, I know we're just hovering on 66, but the clue letter. That's Jonathan
Yeah.
Van Ness performing in Medford, Massachusetts, very soon.
Oh.
Yeah, JVN rolling into unless he already did. Did he already? I'm being told off screen that he did already.
Oh. Okay.
Never mind. Anyway, Jonathan Van Ness is a treasure.
Recently came through.
Yeah.
Supreme Lord Ender is suffering and in agony, and I'm assuming it's about the good boy one, but I'm not entirely sure. Right, 13 downs. That was trees.
Yep.
The Chainsmokers song named after a city that brings me back directly to my senior year of college. I don't know that one. Do you happen to?
No, I don't know if I'm cool enough to just shout out a Chainsmokers song. I mean, if we want to solve before moving on, what are popular cities
that are 5 letters that end in S? I also can't think of any, which is the thing that I'm
I'm being told off camera that it is Paris.
That would do it. Yes, jumped is leapt. Welcome to my humble abode.
Yeah.
All right, but let's not miss. What did we name that kind of sounds like what Viagra treats? Edie.
All right. That may be my least favorite clue so far, just because I feel like there were so many other things you could do with Edie. But it's fine. It's fine. I will not complain too much about an indie.
No, I mean, there are certain ones where it's like, all right, not my favorite.
Yeah.
Place to meet people IRL to date. Is this still possible in 2022? Not as of yet, as far as I'm concerned, but you do you. I'm assuming it's going to be singles bar, which I don't know if that still exists.
I don't know if it exists in like a major, like a place that advertises itself as that.
Right.
Yeah. Like there are de facto ones.
Sure. Dazzle, you know what? That I agree. He says this puzzle is like a specific mix of cranky and horny that I am vibing with, and it's like, yeah.
Inside of you, there are 2 wolves.
One is cranky, one is horny.
Oh man.
That's not all. There's more.
Yay.
1 of 2 in a basic telescope. That's going to be a lens.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who is such a big nerd that he decided that he's going to go to the observatory and create his own telescope, which just requires sanding a piece of glass for forever. And he does it with a bunch of other people that are mostly in their 60s and occasionally one of the people in their 60s kids.
I love that. Any hobby where like the median age is like 65. Here's why I like those.
Yeah.
Because these are people that have worked their entire career and then said to themselves, when I'm done, you know what I want to do? This.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, that's why I'm into metal detecting. You see enough people that have spent 40 years sitting at a desk on the beach.
Yeah.
Means they haven't figured out.
All right. So we had grad student there, Brazilian former NBA star, or Hawaii's state bird. That is Nene. And I know it through the NBA, not the bird.
There you go.
Restaurant chain that I only realized was an acronym embarrassingly recently, IHOP.
Wow, that is a bold admission, Rafa.
Opinion pieces. This clue is fine because the op means opposite, not opinion.
There you go. All right. All right, with your accurate agenda.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's again a little bit behind the curtain, a little bit meta. Song in Red, Taylor's version, that I can't listen to because it makes me too sad. I don't know.
From 44 down, I think it would be Ronan.
Okay. Because what? This is street in SF with a giant pride flag and other small pride flags and pride sidewalks is going to be Castro.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the song Ronan. It would be cooler if it was about wandering warriors instead of presumably someone named Ronan.
Mm-hmm.
But
document for most Brazilian citizens visiting the U.S. I'm gonna assume a visa.
Is Rafa from Brazil?
I'm sort of assuming so.
Yeah, because I mean that's something like many countries require visas to visit the U.S.
Uses appropriate pronouns for, say. I don't know. Does what they're supposed to. Does not fit. Eurasian state that was dissolved in 1991. God rest the USSR. Butter alternative is this one also showed up recently. It's like right or ghee. What is this?
A butter, yeah, a ghee, GHEE. I think it's just clarified butter.
Yeah,
I've never cooked with it myself, but you see it, if you're watching Food Network before like 2 in the morning, or I'm sorry, before 2 in the afternoon, when it's actual cooking shows, like every chef on TV is like, "Look what I just discovered."
And chat has this. That is correct. It's going to be respects because yes, bare minimum. F blank, fake blank boot. I'm going to assume ugh.
There you go.
Apparently there are fugs. Gets millions of views on TikTok, say. That's going to be goes viral.
Goes viral.
And what's this? See it, probably. Does this make sense now? It sure is. See it? Totally destroy.
Rip in half. No, that's not enough.
Yeah.
What do you rip it up?
Right.
Rip it up? Yeah, like
right. Rip it up would be my thought.
Yeah. Dazzle and Ender and other Dave Thomas all giving us something to consider here.
Oh,
rip it up, rip it out, rip in two, rip it ass.
Yep.
That is. I mean, it's not my. It's not my favorite speed metal song, but it's up there.
LFG is. I always read that as
let's effing go. Does LFG mean something else?
Oh, I totally take it from the World of Warcraft looking for group. But I don't have anything for either let's fucking go or looking for group based just off of the eye. Nothing jumps out. Like lemons taste-wise, that would be tart. White blank, hard seltzer.
Ain't no laws.
And here we go. So it is, in fact, rip in two.
All right, there we go.
Blank top, lower fat ice cream. That's pretty good, but you have to let it melt a little before eating. That is very true about Halo Top.
Yeah. Anytime your ice cream instructions are to let it melt a little, it means it was improperly churned. And that's why Halo Top is so low in calories, because, it's not full of the fat that makes things delicious. That's the Audi of ice cream.
Oh no.
You're not buying it for performance. You're buying it because you think you have to.
Oh no. I've totally bought it before.
It's
I'm
fine.
that asshole.
Just eat the whole pint. If you're getting a Halo top, eat the whole damn pint, and it's fine.
Scratch that.
Itch.
Oh, itch, of course. Okay, so this is going to be uh, blank project, NYC restaurant specializing in dry pot. I'm assuming it's going to be Mala.
Hey,
Yes, because
which means the across was I'm in, which I
I'm
guess
in.
works for looking for group or let's fucking go. All
I think it's more for let's fucking go, but yeah.
right.
It's
Nice. That's
Icon. Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
a good
one.
one.
That's a
Yeah,
good one. Short King Spring, bravo there.
I mean, I think it was said on the thing. Been a while since I posted something on here. Sometimes you see a 15 out in the wild, and you cannot rest until you make a puzzle. And
Wow.
in crosswordese, a 15 is a full spanner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so if you see a phrase that is 15 letters, many crossword constructors are like, ooh, let me say,
Yeah,
like,
let's
let
work
me
from
write
there.
that down just because I know that I could use that.
You know, as I've never composed a puzzle before. Well, I've never composed a puzzle of any kind of complexity before. Um,
Yeah,
I,
you've
I,
you've been a DM for me before. I know you've posed some puzzles.
I've, yeah, yes, but nothing like this.
Mhm.
My toes in the water, not full foot, but it's amazing to think as the starting point of any creative process, what that single seed you plant is. You know, like I can imagine Rafa,
Yep.
sitting, drinking a boba tea, reading the paper, looking up, seeing just a short king walk by, then doing short king spring. How many words? How many letters is that? 15. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like
Yep.
that's happened to me. Like I have written short stories and role
Yeah.
playing adventures based on like a single interesting thing, and you go through your head and it's like, okay, has that ever been used in something I've done or seen before? No. All right, all right.
Yeah.
We'll do something with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say, John, that it is work to create your own crossword puzzle, but it is so much less work than it used to be.
Yeah, there are tools now,
There are tools
tools
now
that
in a
make it
way
not
that like
insurmountable.
yeah. Um,
Did you, Josh, ever do any fantasy sports before websites made it easy?
no.
Because in my mind, that's the equivalent
Yeah.
of trying to set a crossword puzzle. Like
Yeah.
I used to Monday mornings or actually Tuesday mornings. Like me and my friends would sit at the high school table with like the Star Ledger sports section tabulating out points.
That's funny.
And I feel like that's the level of grind you got to do. And
Yeah.
but just to think about that and then think about no, you can stuff some words in and it's going to start building it for you. I mean,
Yeah.
what a delight that is.
Yeah. Well, and I'm still using the free thing, but I'm probably gonna upgrade to the piece of software that costs $50, but you get a lifetime any update they make,
Yeah.
you're fully bought in.
And you know what? At this point, I think they've earned their $50. One way or the other.
Um, but yeah, it's something where the sort of the next iteration of like crossword building is going to be built around custom word lists because it's something where
Mm-hmm.
everything free just uses anything that it's seen in the New York Times or the LA Times or maybe one or two other sort of really big USA Today probably,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but like only words that have appeared in those places show up on the list. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so if it hasn't shown up in the,
Right. Right.
it's part of the reason why you still see certain, you know, uh, certain references to like Mel Ott or something like that, you know, uh, because it's just like, yeah, just crosswordese. Just keep going with the
Mhm.
um, what's
Apps
been in there before.
that we've seen twice in as many
Exactly.
days. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
All right, let's get to the main course, shall we?
Hell yeah,
We're going to do an acrostic. Um,
love it.
if you
Let
have
me in.
never, if you in chat have never seen an acrostic, the way it works is that we have a bunch of clues down here. They are similar to regular crossword clues, and then as we fill them in, the letters here are going to pop up into this area, and this becomes a quote, and then the author
All
is
right.
down
So,
there,
what Ursula K. Le Guin quote are we gonna solve
right?
for today?
If we hit another one of those, I mean, I don't remember if it was on Josh Solves, whether it was on Tuesday nights or Sundays, when I solved a recent one that was Elmo was the author, and it was the
Oh, was it making
Rocco's.
fun of the Rock?
Yeah, it's like he's
Yeah.
just a rock.
Oof. That's how you. That's how you know a meme has crossed over.
uh, hey, Matthew Glidden. And Mel's
Hey,
brother
Matthew
Ed
Glidden. Hey, buddy.
holds the distinction of shortest pro ball name. You know what? That's a fun little bit of trivia.
That's a perfect self-contained fact.
Yeah,
Ed Ott, good for him.
I would totally. Would I use that in a crossword puzzle? Maybe I would, but I would then also give like some sort of secondary clue.
I mean, it still just needs to be Ott.
Right.
Like you still need to do Ott. But that'd be like, the last name of the shortest name.
Right. All right.
All right, let's do this thing.
Epicurean press release. Um, Epicurean, that's having to do with like restaurants and stuff, right? Am I?
Yeah, an epicure is a lover of food and drink.
Yeah.
Epicurean would be Epicurean is a slightly more constrained bacchanalian. So yeah, someone that Epicurean press release.
So question mark, so I'm assuming it's a pun of some kind.
Epicurean press release. Yeah, so Dazzle in the chat, so it's not like Zagat, so it's not like a review, but yeah, if that's saying pun, food and drink press release.
Yeah, it is. It's also two words. So like Zagat's wouldn't work as well. That's the other thought.
Red wine. God damn it.
Red wine.
Red wine.
I like it.
Released from a press.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's going to be one of them kind of things.
Okay.
All right.
Descriptive of a switch hitter's choice, hyphenated. So it's lefty or righty. It's
a switch hitter's so a switch hitter is choosing to either hit lefty or hit righty, and I don't know of a way to somehow condense that into a shorthand.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Switch hitter's choice.
My favorite exchange from the two guys is, "I'm afraid for my boy Rube." Why? Because it's called the Cy Young Award. I'm missing too much context. All right, Einstein. Is it just genius?
Genius fits.
Heartburn author, 1983.
Nora Ephron wrote that.
Oh. It's spelled that way for her, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Butler, whose last words are often quoted.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Jimmy Butler. Everybody knows about it. Everybody knows that he gives the best quotes.
Oh yeah, at his moment of death, that's when you want to. That's when you want to talk to him.
Little suckers.
Oh, Lambda 8 in the chat. Rhett Butler. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Rhett Butler the character from Gone with the... So it's the "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," and that's the end of the movie.
Yep.
Hey,
That
love
makes
that.
sense to me.
Love that. Nice.
Little suckers.
Until we find something better, I like Supreme Lord Ender's suggestion of babies.
Babies.
Placeholder until we get something else.
Babies. I'll take it. Ooh, excuse me. Introverted jogger. 3 words. Introverted jogger. I don't know.
So what's the pun?
Yeah. I'm assuming, like, I'm trying to think of the lone
Dazzle.
runman.
Dazzle, I love it.
I'm trying to think of something that's, like, not so fast, but, like, describing a person, but I can't. Nothing's jumping out to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Berg with a population of 0. 2
Ghost Town.
words.
Ghost Town has a population of 0.
Yes, it sure does. Yeah. I was looking at that and I'm just like, iceberg.
I mean, ideally they have a population of 0.
19th century English author illustrator, famous for popularizing the answer J. Okay, that's probably. I'm just gonna skip over that for now. Did Daffy Duck say?
I don't necessarily think Daffy Duck has any famous quotes.
Yeah, there's no like. He doesn't have any "What's up, Doc?" anyway. You know.
No, he is. Yeah, I think Ender has it. It's the only notable thing that Daffy Duck is not quote like Daffy Duck's has a mild
That makes
speech
sense.
impediment. Yeah.
Yep. Saucy element in Baba Ganoush.
Tahini.
Tahini.
Yeah, Dazzle. I also didn't like that one. Yeah, I don't love lisped as a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all.
Especially because you can move it around and make. Oh well, I guess you can't move it around and make dispel because the first letters in an acrostic actually matter.
Yeah, yeah. And to Dazzle's point, Daffy's defining characteristic is not his lisp, but they're using it as the
right.
Like it. Daffy Duck is many things, but if you're dealing with things that Daffy Duck says, that is that's the characteristic that they opted for in the acrostic. But
irreligious, uncultured, or uncivilized person. Yeah, Matthew, I think heathen makes sense.
Yeah, heathen plays.
And we have some LTH here that doesn't seem bad. Made quite an impression on. Made quite an impression on. I'm feeling like it's going to be a physical impression as opposed to, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it.
It'd be punched. It would be stamped.
It would be stamped. The stamped seam. Does that fit? That doesn't fit.
Engraved. If it's physical engraved, they'll go. Stamped or engraved, but
I like that.
Yeah, all right.
I like that. Attractive older fellow, 2 words.
Mega dilf.
Silver fox. Let's see if that fits. Yeah, dazzle. Good call.
Does ultra dilf fit? Because I think ultra dilf also fits. And I'm sure that's a New York Times.
Ultra dilf does fit.
And
so,
yet we're settling for silver fox.
Let's try silver fox, but we know what we're going to if we need to. Lacking a common thread. Is it just something like separate?
Ooh. It fits for now. Is that an A? SEPA? Yeah, right.
Separate, I think.
EAAE. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. Unlinked also fits. Yeah.
Disparate? No, disparate's too long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it fits for now.
Let's try it for now. All right. What the centaur Chiron was to Achilles.
I
do not
like
know.
a steward, a teacher. If I'm recalling the mythology right,
yeah,
Achilles went to Chiron for like mentorship.
Mentor fits.
Oh, geez, mentor. Okay.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Pivotal term in a plot segue.
Anywho. Pivotal term in a plot segue.
Pivotal is a pun, like turning point. I mean, I don't think it's a pun. I think that's just what it is. Pivotal term in a plot segue. Yeah, I don't know. I do not have it. Turnabout. Maybe. I don't love it, and the fact that we have all of these consonants in a row makes me not like it even more. Hummingbird with bright green plumage.
This is my second birding clue in as many days. That's an emerald.
Oh.
An emerald hummingbird. There are actually several kinds. There are like 5 or 6 hummingbirds that are all called like emerald hummingbirds.
And now we know. Thing that glitters. Gold. Smash Mouth told me it was gold. Thing that glitters.
So single, so we can't squeeze like a diamond in there. Wouldn't it be awesome if it was just emeralds again? What a move. What a flex.
The New York Times wouldn't do that, but indie creators absolutely
I know,
would.
that would be great. Thing that glitters.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, honestly, you don't really even say that most gemstones, you don't generally refer to them as glittery.
Yeah.
Like you don't say a diamond glitters, diamond sparkles. The things are cut with certain facets in certain ways to create sparkle.
Sparklers that doesn't fit. I was looking
rhinestones glitter. Try rhinestone.
Ooh.
I mean, you have those to make them glitter.
I like that. Bill, who said money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. That would be Gates, who's a fucking liar. My favorite fun fact about Bill Gates is when he famously at one point decided that he was going to quit Microsoft and spend his time giving away his money. It has been years since then, and he has more money than when he started that.
Mm.
Half a team regular scene at Cooperstown. Half of a team.
Is this like a pitcher catcher situation?
I have no idea. Half of a team. Dazzle, trying to get other David Thomas to pay attention, says, Arsenal? It's like Arsenal, but missing some letters. Shellfish in some paellas.
Mussels go in a paella.
Mussels?
My God, I got a mussels hot take.
Oh?
I don't like any food that forces me to switch between utensils in my hands. That's why I don't usually eat paella or mussels fra diavolo or any kind of thing where there's pasta with shellfish on it and it's still in the shell. I need to be all hands all the time or all utensils all the time. If I'm switching back and forth, all I'm doing are burning wet naps. And frankly, who has time?
I fully agree. I am a person who very much enjoys shrimp and hates that they leave the tail on. I understand why they do it, but hate it.
There was a time where folks would keep the shrimp tails on to prove it was real shrimp.
Right.
But now it's more of an aesthetic choice, and I hate style over substance. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Glidden has it.
Yeah, Glidden. I don't know this, but Edith Head.
Yeah.
All right. So that was the first
pass at it here.
First pass through. So it looks like we have a Roger somebody.
Yeah.
And that probably something down here doesn't work. So, all right. This B, where did that come from? All right.
All right, the babies.
Babies. Fine.
Roger Ebert. If we're thinking Roger Ebert, Dazzle's saying Roger Ebert. Can we?
So Roger,
where's the G coming from?
That's from Ghost Town, which I did like. So it would be a B hold on. Roger EB, it would be an E for Berg with population of 0 would be the starting letter if we're thinking it's Roger Ebert.
Yeah. Not necessarily. I mean, there are other people that have written these books. Like I like Ghost Town.
Yeah, I think I do too. All right, so what are these other ones in here? So probably this is the something of the unsomething. The restored hope.
Yeah, restored hope certainly sounds.
Yeah.
They restored hope.
That looks promising.
All
right, I'm gonna put the in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the work of the. Maybe is how it starts.
Yeah. This is the work of the something.
Yeah.
Separates. Yeah, I liked tahini. Wondering if it's all right. Let's get rid of separate just because I feel like a bunch of things could fit there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Emerge.
Yep. A lot of things are showing up.
Yeah, from the
standings, from the something infields.
Yeah.
Hardened.
Hardened, yeah. That's what else is there? Hardened some.
Yeah. And probably will have gone
Mm-hmm.
something.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna harden up some hams, Dazzle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how this is gonna. Oh, and that's another.
That looks
That's
like
easy
another.
enough.
Yeah. All right. I feel like something like genius or um, maybe rhinestone or silver fox. Something in here is probably not right, but this is looking really good.
All right.
Um,
On
on
off.
off.
On off. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That's clever.
That's all right. Is this gonna be aphids? Maybe.
Fits.
We like Ghost Town.
That introverted jogger thing, that is no help yet.
Yeah. I can't common thread. Okay, half of a team seen regularly at Cooperstown. So Cooperstown is the Baseball Hall of Fame, and they have they have an old what's the like an old timers game, but like what do they call it?
So the Yankees have an old timers game. Which, fun fact, I think Don Mattingly refused to play in it for a few years because he didn't like being called an old timer. And then eventually he was like, fine.
All right.
I went to an old timers game once. Willie Randolph hit a home run. Dude can still mash. He's like a billion.
Yeah.
He can still mash.
My dad used to play in like an over 50 and an over 60 league. And he was very proud of himself for, at the age of 65 still playing in the over 50 league and being a productive player.
There you go.
But he would like one week a year would fly to like Arizona or Florida and go to like the spring training facilities basically. And occasionally would play with like former major leaguers. Occasionally former major leaguers were also like, yeah, I still want to play and I'm very old.
Yeah, there you go.
Supreme Lord Ender went bowling today. Practically the same thing.
Nice. Oh my God, totally.
All right. This is tough. So, all right. I think the infield here, I think this is going to be the summer game.
Yeah, I mean, if all this turns into baseball, we're here. I'm seeing infields. I'm seeing the summer game.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know the book, unfortunately.
Yeah, me neither. Repainted seat, probably. Is another month same? Another month. Same.
Of the unfurled bunting. An unfurled bunting is really a baseball thing. It's such a baseball term.
Okay.
Because what are you unfurling if not a flag? You're unfurling a bunting.
Yeah.
God, I hope that's right. If that is right, I will be thrilled.
I have not heard of that before, but that makes sense. The restored hope. Okay, so yeah, these are getting repeated. The repainted seat is or in another month. Same
order.
Order will emerge from the standings, right?
Yep.
Infields will have hardened.
Scroll down. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
want to see I and J again. Edward Lear, Limerick. Edward Lear popularized the limerick.
Edward Lear.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be limericks. Limerick's, I
Limerick.
guess.
CK.
OCK.
Yeah.
That would do it.
So that gives us Roger Angel.
Angel with 2 L's, it looks like.
Yeah, I've never heard of the book, but
yeah,
it certainly seems like baseball.
Okay, so we have
R would be meanwhile.
Meanwhile, yes,
That's
that
good.
totally makes sense. All right, what were some other ones that we didn't have previously? Lacking a common thread, unthemed.
Hey, okay.
Kind of puzzle that I don't like to make. Introverted jogger, note to self?
That obviously fits.
Jogger.
What the hell does that mean?
Because it jogs your mind.
Come on. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
That's very New York Times. I do not know of any baseball player with that name. I know Jim Abbott. Like Jim Abbott, the one-handed.
Yes.
But
no, it's not Jim Abbott. It's Abbott, like Abbott and Costello, I bet. Oh, hold on. Are we still
why
missing?
Would they be at Cooperstown? Was Cooperstown?
I was assuming
historically.
It would be...
I mean, certain. I think Cooperstown was a resort town, so presumably Abbott and Costello played there.
I was thinking about it like who's on first, etc.
Oh, okay.
Like
Abbott,
but it didn't.
ABBOTT per ender.
Yeah. Okay, so some order.
So that would be Abbott. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the week of unfurled bunting, of the restored hope, the repainted seat. In another month, some order will emerge from the standings. Infields will have hardened. Some arms and expectations will have gone bad. The summer game.
The ellipses in there made that a little something. Like I'm looking at that, I'm like, this isn't a sentence.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the repeated thes in it made me not hate it. I think.
Yeah.
Like it's something where it's like, okay, you're getting rid of some of the excess so that we only have 24 clues instead of more.
Yeah. I mean, this is a nice theme now that the Major League season has been announced and will be happening more or less, kind of, sort of, right on time. So
yeah. This wasn't that bad. We did all right.
I like Edward Lear and Limerick. I like that as a pair. I thought that was cool. I feel bad I didn't get. I feel bad Abbott and Costello didn't dawn on me. Who's on? Who's on first? Yeah. Matthew Glidden had the right.
But that's. Oh, did you?
Yeah. Who's on first routine plays there often. Yeah. Have you ever been to Cooperstown? You ever go up there?
Yeah, not since I was a kid. I think I was probably like 17 or something like that the last time I was up there.
I'm pretty sure there's like a flat screen with like who's on first on loop or something in that building. I went there actually after the Sox one. The year after the Sox one. Only time I ever went. Only went once. But it's very cool. I think it's probably my favorite of the halls of fame. The Football Hall of Fame looks like a bunker, and the drive to Springfield, Massachusetts, is just really long. I don't know why. I'd rather drive to Canton, Ohio, than Springfield, Mass.
I have not been to the Basketball Hall of Fame, which, considering that I have lived here for my entire goddamn life,
and you also like basketball,
and that basketball is my favorite of the sport. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen the Hockey Hall of Fame just because I was in Toronto, and sure, why not? That seems like a lovely thing to do. My grandpa is in that Hall of Fame. Which one?
That is a powerful flex ender. I love it.
Yeah.
Also, totally fine if you don't want to dox yourself with admitting who your grandpa is, but
the basketball one, as a player or as somebody else,
long-time reporter, as a coach.
As a coach.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
You mean like an usher? I, I don't
Just
think so.
volunteering on the weekends.
I don't think
Ender,
that's what Ender was
that
saying,
is
but
admittedly
that's
incredibly
cool.
cool. That is super super cool.
Yeah.
Um,
If
wow.
you want to tell me, I'm
It,
I'm interested, and if you don't, no
yeah,
pressure at all.
I am I would love to know, but also totally fine not knowing. Yeah, yeah, major Ender lore in the stream. This is huge.
Uh, all right, it is 10:15. What do you think? Do we want to do like the Tuesday New York Times puzzle on very quick mode? I wish I had set up the functionality that I will set up for my next stream. Um, do a little banger before the beat. All right, hold on. Let me dig into my whoop, dig into my box of puzzles to consider. Let's see. I think. Yeah. Okay. This is perfect. This one is a. This is one that I've been meaning to do for a while. Uh, it's a it's a collab of two constructors that I enjoy quite a bit. Meat Daddy 69420
Hey, our old friend.
and Crostina Aquafina, who's somebody who I've actually got to test solve one of their puzzles, and they've test solved two of mine. Wonderful, wonderful person. So yeah. What's that sound? Oh, not much. It's just a Meat Daddy 69420 and Crostina Aquafina collab. We genuinely, sincerely hope you hate it. I'm
Well,
excited to see what that means. All right. Dutch Eurodance, like the Venga Boys, for example.
Dutch Euro is. I didn't know there was more of a term to that.
Right? Then Eurodance.
Eurodance.
Yeah. It looks like a Legend of Zelda 8-bit trophy or something. It does. No cops at our blank, sponsored by Wells Fargo. I don't know what the
Wow.
answer is, but I like it.
I mean, what a tour this is.
All right, Cecilia Jimenez vis-a-vis Eche Homo. So that was the restorer, right? Does that
Yeah,
fit?
didn't we just have an Eche
And
Homo clue the
yeah,
other? Yeah.
so restorer doesn't fit though.
The Restorer
The
for Basil.
restorer. Let's try it.
Yeah, all right.
Government organization that probably doesn't give a shit about environmental racism. Um, I'm guessing that's going to be the EPA. They give a shit about the environment, but I don't
Yep.
think that they are interested in uh, the equity portions of that. Walks on the not wild side. I don't know.
I need something.
Toys that get stuck in trees, and then everyone gets really mad at you because you ruined the day in a park. So you go sit by a rock and look at cool pale bugs instead.
Kites and
I think
a
it's.
deep look into the psyche, is it?
I think so. I think so. Uh, like like John Hamm and his beautiful dick print in Mad Men, or whatever. Who really cares? You know. I don't even know what to
Wow.
take. I don't know what to take from that.
Wow. All right.
We will get it, I'm sure. Uh, when doubled, MJ's laugh. Sorry, this is literally all I can think of. I'm assuming it's he,
Yeah, Michael Jackson's laugh is he.
right?
Yeah.
Lol, I love the trauma in these puzzles. You
Lip
know,
Inc. sang Funky Town. Right?
who did?
Lips. I think it's called Lips Inc.
Lips Inc. I like that.
Yeah.
So Oh, hold on.
But wait,
Oh,
why is it bad?
Lipps, maybe? Is it a double P?
I don't know. I thought Lips Inc. sang Funky Town. Was their
Yeah,
one big song, right?
yeah.
Or did it?
So
All right, let's try that for it. I
is
didn't know
there?
if there were two P's in there.
Yeah. Ooh, I mean, this HL is probably not great, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Uh, if you can't bring your own snacks to the movies, then why is it called
The theater, the eater.
theater?
Man, axes are being ground. Oh, Matthew Glidden confirms it is lip sync. Okay.
All right.
So nice.
Cool.
Um,
I blank my e-bike to the e-store to buy an e-book and e-vegetables on e-Monday.
E-pedal?
I think it's going to be e-road.
E-road. Okay.
The front woman of the Yeah Yeah Yeahs deserves better than to be lumped in with the rest of you batty ass white women. I'm going to assume that her name is Karen.
Okay.
Just because early in this pandemic, I had a roommate who was a Colombian woman named Karen, and boy, oh boy, did she not like those Karen
Sure, she had
memes.
some thoughts on the bad hand that was dealt her of late.
We were both broken by our conventional educations, and the only thing we can think of for this is Keats poems. MD note, I'm really flattered by this, honestly, because I can't read. I think it's going to be odes.
Sure. I think odes is close enough that I should take a drink of something.
Yeah, yes, it absolutely is. That is, ode is one.
Yep.
D's nuts, but if it was the first word, but if the first word was part of a city name in Iowa.
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Des
Moines. Or Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Yeah, this is like a mosaic of shattered glass. I agree.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, all right. Nope, that's still
11 Downs OER.
Right? Because he's a fucking loser who can't spell. Probably. Okay, so it's art restorer.
Art restorer. All
right. No cops at our Pride Parade. Sponsored by Wells Fargo.
All right.
Yep.
I still don't know this.
Okay, hold on. Walks on the not wild side. Okay, yeah. So I think that's going to be heirs. I think this is going to be like Eco-Lico, some bullshit.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know. All right, 14 across. My shout as I shove my phone in someone's face to prove I'm right in a petty argument. See?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Foucault's concept of the panopticon says that as citizens of a capitalist Western society, we are always surveilled, viewed, and judged, and privately we monitor ourselves and our appearances, self-disciplining to conform. So actually, yes, I do need to go here and treat myself. That is a spa.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And okay, this is going to be an ad rep, I guess.
Yeah.
Lico. Yep.
Cool.
Barbie's Boo Thang. That is Ken.
Yeah.
Slobs on them. Okay. Supreme Lord Ender said, "Oh my God, 18 down."
Those knobs.
And yes, I do believe it is that.
Wow. Wow, everybody. You know, hey, we're solving this thing like a family. You know what?
That's right.
Sometimes you gotta get through the knob slobbing part of.
You know what? This one, the puzzle that we started off with had a really nice mix of cranky and horny, I believe was was the phrase that Dazzle used. This one is angry and horny.
There you go. HSN we're dealing
Yep.
with here.
TV channel for when you really want to buy a $60 Lux Crep Easy Fit tunic at 3:37 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you spent $600 on a camera? Should we call everyone? Should we have a party? Should we invite Bella Hadid? I'm assuming that's an SLR.
Yeah. Good Lord. Oh, my God, these clues.
Us nodding in unison to the well-reasoned statements in 1 across, 21 across, and 22 down. Okay. We'll get there. Like a Furby with a Molotov cocktail. I don't know. Sport for when I'm going X game modes to get mad girlfriends.
What?
I don't know.
All right.
It's nice that they've. I think what I'm getting out of this puzzle is every across clue is going to be a just ridiculous joke, and every down clue is going to be kind of okay. So you're gonna you're gonna get through it. So Grands blanks opries. Look, this is how morphological agreement works. Okay. Is it olds?
I guess so.
I think.
Unless it's OLE.
Oh, ols could be.
Yeah.
Could be. That makes more sense with the S there. Releases a carrier pigeon out my window to distribute nudes to my not boyfriend. Sends.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Manicure units. Pickle toes. Welcome in. Blades. Yeah, I think blade. Some amount of.
So yeah, rollerblade.
Rollerblading. Yeah.
Yeah, that plays. Love that.
I like it. I like it. Like a bowling alley where I ask them to put up the bumpers so I can impress all the ladies and get mad girlfriends. Like a bowling alley. I don't know. Lanes.
Pickle
Lanes.
toes. Yeah. Oh, that was Dazzle.
You've been lurking. Welcome on in. Blank cart. Step before checking out with my order of 144 mini bottles of ketchup because I heard there's a tomato shortage. I think it is add
to cart. That's clever.
His first name is Herman. I don't really have much else to say because I can't read. Is it Hess? I believe is the author, right?
Herman Hess. I assume that's how it's spelled, because manicure unit sets certainly makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So this is going to be laned, as opposed to lanes, because punches wall. It's a fucking female deer.
Yeah. And Matthew Glidden thankfully confirms it is indeed.
It is Hess.
Herman Hess spelled precisely as we have it.
Lovely.
Thank you,
Thank
Matthew
you.
Glidden.
All right. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney song that might be a bop, but I've never actually heard it. Blank flings.
I'm sorry.
What?
This puzzle is like starting to drift into like there's milk toast and clean, little bit of whimsy, dive into the setter's psyche, crossword instead of therapy, and I think we're like starting to hit here. So
I understand why they said we sincerely hope you hate it.
Yeah.
So blank flings, Tide Pod competitors for a more discerning palate. Soapy forward, but I detect a moonlight breeze undertone. I don't know. Titan's name mentioned in an Ayn Rand novel title that's just like the biggest imaginable red flag. That is Atlas and his shrugging.
Per Dazzle, this puzzle cornered me at a bar and yelled about how NFTs are bad to me.
You know
Uh,
what? They are bad though.
they're super bad. But do you want to hear that at like the airport Sheraton hotel bar?
I
Do you want to
guess
hear that
not.
in that moment?
Girl, you better go get up in all that blank before you pump hundreds of thousands of gallons of water underneath the surface of the earth to exploit natural reef prices for profit. RuPaul, gay icon, and notorious climate change accelerator. I don't
God.
remember. I don't remember which one of them hates like. I've seen previously RuPaul quotes with RuPaul, famous fracker.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
so you better go get all up in that.
All of it. I mean,
I don't know.
can you use frax as a saucy noun? Like,
I don't know.
girl, you better go get up all in that frax before you pump hundreds of that. I mean, that's I don't know. I don't know the meme. I cannot help.
Me,
Uh,
after smoking on the shit that made people think the philosophical turn to post-structuralism was a good idea. I gotta say, I don't know how high that needs to be,
yeah, to the
right?
moon high. Yeah.
Me after smoking. So, like, it's got to be an otch of some kind, right? But, like,
Um,
or
at
is it
23 down is Ollie. At least we got that going for us.
super sick skateboarding trick that will get you all mad girlfriends?
Yeah, it's like at this point, I just need
Uh-huh.
21 across because I can't do it any other way.
Uh, Wikipedia list of people with given name blank. Oh, all
What
right.
do you? Come on.
I don't know what to do with that.
Ugh.
Okay. So this is going to be yes,
Hmm.
like a Furby with a Molotov cocktail. What? I don't know. I got nothing. Yeah, I want to keep. That's definitely. I like that as rollerblade.
Hmm. 32 across is a gain if that helps. It certainly does.
Gain. It absolutely does. And Dazzle says Ika Liku.
In reference to one A again.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, one A started us on a path that we really should have seen coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this going to be? I don't know. Get up all in that. I'm going to guess it's drags,
Mm.
but then crags. I mean,
I still got nothing on 22 down.
yeah. Oh, hold on.
Alan's a name. I don't know. What do they want me to do
Yeah.
here? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I don't like a Furby with a Molotov cocktail. Friends, I'm gonna reveal it because
Yeah.
I don't know. Due Lula. Okay.
Well, they were right.
I think while most indies I am very strong on the you are not allowed to speak ill of it. When it says explicitly that it hopes you hate it, I think we're allowed to.
They were correct. These
I
were
liked a lot of it, but
I
but I understand
mean
that.
art
Yeah.
yeah, I this was too much. This this, this was too much about them.
Mm,
It was too much
fair.
about them.
All right. Let's close out with the B, shall we?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Get yeah, crack your neck, get your fingers ready, all of that. All right, so chat, if you, I assume that everybody in chat has seen the bee before, but if you haven't, please, this is very much an all play. Shout it out. We are looking for words. The words have to have two things about them. It has to use the middle letter. So we're going to have 7 letters. It needs to use the middle letter, and it needs to be at least 4 letters long. So,
per Dazzle, are we restricting Serp to type for the pangram?
jeez.
I'm gonna say no, because you're going to have to watch my face. And there's gonna be a level of vulnerability here that I am just barely comfortable sharing.
Okay. Here we go. Got it.
Got it. God damn, tough one. Good one though. Yeah, that's it. Axiomatic.
Axiomatic.
Nice.
That
I
is
love that one.
That is quite good. All right. So what else do we have in there now? We've got atomic. We've got toxic.
We've got mimic.
We've got a mimic. Yep.
We've got a tactic.
I see a coma and a comma.
We've got tacit.
Ooh, tacit. Yes, that's a good word. Coax and coat.
Will they give us camo?
They probably will give us camo. Yep.
Attic.
Attic.
Cacti.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, axiomatic, a nice pangram. Very cool.
It's a good big word.
Yeah, I love that. Let's see what the chat says. Matthew Glidden giving us coma. Ender giving us cocoa.
Oh, cocoa. Good one. Good one.
Ender also giving us toxic and coat. We may not have coat yet.
Nope, I've gotten those ones.
The Axiom Addict. For Dazzle, the Axiom Attic. It's a place where you keep your self-evident truths. Taco.
How did we miss taco? We didn't miss it for long.
I wonder if they will give us the fictional fruit tobacco. I'm guessing not.
I don't think so.
Oh.
But,
tobacco. Embiggen was just added to Merriam-Webster's, so it's only a matter of time before they give us tobacco. Oh, actually, here's a fruit that exists: acai, ACIA.
Oh, of course. The take a drink of fruits.
Yeah, fun acai fact, which will give the chat a hot second to try to give us more of the good shit. Is I used to do a Brazilian martial art called capoeira. It involved a lot of dancing and sweating. And the class was predominantly the maestre was from Brazil. His wife was from Brazil. Like half of the folks in my class were from Brazil, and we did this big. You do this big, like once a year, this thing called called the Roda, which is like a kind of a graduation ceremony where, like, after doing capoeira for a year, they give you another. If you earn it, they give you another cord, and you essentially dance for 1,000,000 hours and do the martial art, and then afterwards you just go somewhere and eat. And I remember going to like a Brazilian cafe, and everyone was like, "You need an acai bowl or an acai bowl." And I'm like, "I don't know what that is." And they're like, "You need to have it because you've been dancing for 12 hours. And if you've never had acai, it's regarded as like a super fruit.
Right, yeah.
And I remember it was this big bowl. I had this big bowl of like acai yogurt and acai berries and granola, and I ate it. And 5 minutes later, I'm like, I can dance for 12 more hours. So I have a strong affinity
Hmm.
for this this
For
magical
the
fruit
acai.
and its restorative properties.
uh, all right, we are
Uh,
almost done. I think Supreme Lord
Chow.
Ender.
Give us chow. Let's see if they give it to us.
Oh, they might. They give us chow. That's a little surprising, honestly. Um, I think if you're thinking of mocha, that's with an H. Um,
Hmm.
like impact, but no, there's no P. Oh, coot. Coot's good. I like that.
Is a
Uh,
cami an article of cami's like a coverall, right?
oh, I
Or
don't know
like
if
a
it
cami?
is spelled. Yeah, it is spelled that way. Nicely done.
Acacia.
Acacia. Is that like that?
I think that's how it's spelled. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, comic. Good job, Ender.
Nice. Good one.
That's a good one.
We're getting a
Moot.
moot. We're getting a moot from Dazzle.
Moot doesn't have the C.
Oh, moot doesn't have it.
Yep.
Right.
Otherwise, yep, totally would work. No, that's with a D. Ooh, tricky.
What else is there?
I hit that one more time. See.
Tomcat.
Tomcat, nice. I'm so bad at the uh what are those compound words?
Mm.
Commit. I think we got comma already. Pretty sure I put that in earlier. Otic. I'll try it. Coom. I'll try that as well. All right. Friends, I will continue to type things in as long as suggestions come in, but I'm also starting the end show. Serp, is there anything that you would like to promote?
Um, given the folks that are active in the chat, I think they know what I'm doing. So what I will instead promote is the act of letter writing. If you haven't talked to someone in a while, send them an email, shoot them a card in the mail if you've got some holiday stamps you want to get rid of. Just writing a note. It does not need to be a long note. You could literally just write someone and say, "Hey, I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. I saw this movie. They made a joke. It reminded me of you." That's it. That's it. Just in this big crazy world, sometimes it's nice to know that you are known. So, letter writing. That is my plug.
I both A, love that plug, and B, love reading the other Dave Thomas being like, but you're in a wrestling show
Okay.
soon,
Also,
right?
also, also, let me give you an actual plug here. So in a weekend, I think it's April 10th. Right here on this channel, right here on 2MB Studios, there is a quarantine action wrestling event called Fool's Gold. Quarantine Action Wrestling is a fictitious wrestling league in which we have a tremendous bye Ender. It's a tremendously fun like kind of world. It's like watching WWE or AEW, only it's full of comedians. And we are doing a special like one night only event in which everyone plays everyone else's characters. It's like it's going to be like a self-contained 2 to 3 hour variety show. There will almost certainly be music and fun stuff and cool special effects. You don't need to have seen any previous QAW to sit and enjoy it. So smash that like button and that subscribe button, and you'll get a notification when it pops up. And tune in because it's going to be really good. I play a wrestler in it, and I actually just shot all my stuff today. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's really fun. A lot of super talented comedians put it together, and yeah, so there's that. So letter writing, quarantine action wrestling, joshsolves.com. Can I do three? Can my third be
Yeah,
joshsolves.com?
bam. You stole mine.
Nice.
Yeah, there are puzzles here. There's three of them. There will be more. Please come back and please check them out. Please come back here. 2MB has lots of great things. Please check me out, whether here on Tuesday nights or Sundays at Josh Solves. I think that's everything. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Have a great rest of your night, y'all.